Hello, my fellow entrepreneurs. Welcome to Small for Small. My name is Deli Alaiwe. I'm the owner, and actually, I run Pagoda Apparel with my wife, Barbara Alaiwe. So, this podcast is called Small for Small. Basically, it's a forum that is going to be dedicated to all of the small businesses in the area. When I say small businesses, I mean the very small businesses. You know what I mean when I say the very small. It's not the big guys who are basically claiming small business, but they make like 10, 15, $20 million a year. No, we're just talking about the very small businesses in our community that are basically struggling and also striving and grinding and everyday grinding to make their business a success. So our podcast is basically a relaxed atmosphere whereby we invite guests, all these small businesses that are members or non-members, but we focus on our members. But if you want to join us. We are all welcome. I also wanted to introduce you to basically what you will be seeing is our resident bartender slash business owner. She's got all kinds of things going on. A very nice lady. Her name is Nina Sims. Did I say that right? Nina. Lina Lee Smith. I'll let her introduce herself. So because I'm really bad with names. So Nina, take it away.
Hi everyone, my name is Nina Lee, CEO of Deity Entertainment and Event Planning, other known as Deep Events. Also invested partner in One Rock Vodka. So you'll be seeing me here. I'll be showcasing my vodka, also cocktails, aka Amethyst Alchemist cocktails. So I'm looking forward to sharing everything with you.
Now, the cocktails is just to make our guests relax more. So that's what we have over here. We have some snacks for them. It doesn't mean that if you don't drink, you don't drink. We can make you some virgin drinks also, just to let you know that. So it's not just, the alcohol. This is a relaxed atmosphere. So, and I know it's not probably in the shot right now, but you will see him also, which is my partner, Carlos. But you'll see him. We're going to talk to him later. So don't worry about it. I'm going to try to introduce some of our board members as we go along also. Some of them will be in the shots you will see. Maybe you're seeing them right now. We will mention their names, or you can go under the link and to find more about them. And also about Small for Small. Also, you can also visit smallforsmall.org, O-R-G, just to help us out and to see what we are all about. And one of my first guests today, I've known her for a long time, and I'm not going to mess her name up because I know her as Carmen. Now, that's with my accent. Maybe she'll say it differently, but she's entrepreneur. Also, she has a couple of businesses that she's into. She will explain all of it. She's brought her product here today. And I want to say, Carmen, welcome to the show. You're our first guest. Are you excited?
I feel honored. I appreciate being first, and I am glad that I am part of Small for Small to be able to get some of your expertise, advice, and so forth. So thank you.
Yes, and now she said that my expertise is advice. My expertise is very limited. What she really probably should be saying is the expertise that is going to be part of the forum or from other members too. Okay. So, I will give mine, but I know that you guys have a lot of experiences and expertise out there. So share with us, and you can share with Carmen also, or we can, just post it on our Facebook, Instagram. So Carmen, what did you bring today? Beside that, before you show us your product, can you just tell us why did you want to be a business owner or be an entrepreneur?
Okay, well, let me first start with my name. My name is Carmen Porta Latin Booker, and I'm the owner of House of Porta Latin. And what this is a natural, classic, timeless men's grooming business. And I wanted to become an entrepreneur because I have the energy and the spirit that it takes to be an entrepreneur. There may be some key elements missing, but I do believe that along the way, I will be able to develop those things in time. I like taking risk. I like formulating, I like creating, I enjoy packaging, I like networking, meeting new people, brainstorming new ideas, and I desire to be global. So, in talking with people such as yourself and your partner, Mr. Carlos, I am able to get additional information on thinking outside the box, strategizing, and all those things would help me to envision myself, not just Berks County, but being able to grow. And I think it's important for entrepreneurs to be able to have vision to see themselves outside of their normal settings.
Now, I have to say, with everything you have on your plate, it's great. You're also, I'm pretty sure, I think I met your hubby before.
Mm-hmm.
So, can you tell us about your family? How they basically dealing with you as a business person?
All
Did they
right.
tell you to quit yet? Come on, like,
Well, I am
did
the
you get the support?
oldest. I do get support and a lot of love and some suggestions. I am the oldest of five. And everyone loves the idea, but I will be honest with you, along the way, these are some of the key things that I did encounter with family. My husband wanted to see instant results, and I think that's a man's perspective. They want to see, where's the money? I want it here today. It should have been here yesterday. They want it to happen immediately. Where I am more or less the researcher, the formulator, I know that it's eventually going to come. I know that there's going to be peaks and valleys. I'm going to roll with the flow. He has more of a hustler mindset. I more or less have an entrepreneurial spirit, and I know how to align. So there is that subtle difference. And because of that, in the beginning, there was some frustrations. It's not going as fast as I want. So he did offer some suggestions. And initially I was like, well, this is my brand. This is not how I want to present this. The brand has a language, it has a type, it has a style, it has a feel, so that didn't go over. But over time, he started to trust me more. He started to see the growth. He respected it more. He loved it. And then he gave me some advice and I followed through and was able to make a connection.
Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to another Small for Small Business. Small for Small Business is a platform where we share information about small businesses in the area. What would help you as a small business owner to grow? What will help you as a small business owner to strive in the market? What would help you as a small business owner to remain stable in the market? So one of the things that I want to share with us today, which is very important, is that as a small business owner, we always talk about raising capital. Most of us are looking at how can I raise capital. One of the things that I want to share with you today about raising capital is using OPM, using other people's money. That's one aspect that you can use as a startup. You can use other people's money to start up your business. And how do you get other people's money? What enables you to get other people's money is one thing: trust. So when you have a good relationship, you also need to back your relationship with trust. If your families and friends can help you, if they trust you, they will be able to help you start up your business. So trust is very, very important in relationships so that it will help you to start up your own business. Another thing that you want to look at when you want to raise funds for your business is what I call the business plan. You having a business plan is very important. Don't have a 5 years business plan. I have a 3 months business plan. I have 6 months. I have 1 year. Once you have this business plan, in your business plan, one of the things that I do with my one-on-one business owners is I go through with them how to come up with their business plan. So in your business plan, you want to put in your business plan how you want to raise funds, what are your projections, what problem are you solving, and how can you raise funds. These two are not just the only way for you to raise up fund. This is what I can share with you today. Next time, I'm going to share other ways for you on how you can raise up fund. I hope this will help you. Thank you so much.
That's great. It's always good when you get a good support, family support, and all that. But business is tough anyway. Then to mix it with family stuff, it's always a struggle. But you're making it happen. What I want to know is like, I know, since I know you, you're one of my customers, for Pagoda Apparel.
Yes.
And we've done some branding items for you, very good. She's always that attention to details. Um, I wanted to know how you are navigating the resources that are there for you in this community. Are they there, or what would you like to see to help you grow?
That is a great question. There's pros and cons to that answer. The first thing I want to say is that through the Goggle Works, they have a program where you can get online and sign up. You can register for some free courses, and a lot of the free courses has helped me with different things, like maybe something with AI, registering your business, intellectual property, stuff like that. And then when I'm unclear about some things and I need like more one-on-one and sharper focus and attention, I'm able to, hey, Deli, what do you think about this? This is what I'm trying to accomplish. I like 90% of where I'm going, but this last 10% actually makes me scared. So sometimes when I'm able to brainstorm with someone such as yourself, I'm able to say, oh, yeah, I get it. I didn't think about that. And I take notes and I apply whatever I hear, learn, and I just keep going forward.
That's great. And I always wanted to know, because I see you like sometimes you'll be like in 10 different places going, blah, blah, blah. Like, Daily, I'll be right there. And I'm sure you're like that with all of your other customers
Yes.
or people. But what I wanted to know is that, have you ever really said, screw it, I'm done with this? Or what makes you just say, I want to keep going?
Well, it's bigger than wanting to make monies. As I said, I am the oldest of my siblings. My father used to say to me, Carmen, you have to represent and be responsible. So I took that as, when I was a little girl, I have to represent who I am as a woman, as the oldest, and also be responsible for my siblings. And I noticed that as I started to become an entrepreneur and things unfolded and I had different events, I would invite my siblings to this and their children would see. So as a result, I like to say that they became interested in becoming entrepreneurs, taking risks, starting their business. One came to you to help develop a logo, brands, and stickers. So I think I inspire. I certainly do sometimes feel the load of not actually being able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But then I go back to my father's voice, be responsible, do what you need to do. And I don't have a strong desire to ever give up. For
Great.
me, it's not sink or fail.
Yeah.
For me, it's go forward, go forward.
Yeah, I know you brought some products. I will get to that. But I want to ask one silly question. I know that it's silly it may be silly to you, but if you really need to basically say, this is what I need to do to make me unwind after all of this hustle, whatever. Is it a TV show, or is it, what do you do? Do you make a drink, wine? Do you even drink, by the way?
Actually, because I'm an aromatherapist and an herbalist, I like that question. So what I do is when I'm dealing with aromatherapy, making these products, I know what particular essential oils and herbs are going to release certain things into the air. So when I'm in my office and I'm formulating, these things affect me. It affects my whole household. And because I'm always formulating, I never knew that my house smells like some of these things. So sometimes when people come to my house, they'll say, oh my God, it smells so good in here. And they'll keep repeating it. And I was like, really? And I'm thinking they're talking about chicken or they're talking about some herbs or spices, but they smell what I'm working with. And the scents that are released into the atmosphere, they soothe my nerves. I make, as an herbalist, I make beverages for friends and family. I made something yesterday that was a mixture of, turmeric, garlic, honey, cayenne, and ginger. And so they wanted a big container. So what was left over, I drank the rest. So then I noticed, oh my goodness, I feel so good and energetic. Of course, you just drank some of your beverage.
You mean you drank all that? You felt real good?
Yes.
You mean there was nothing to spike it to make it like
Oh
really?
no,
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 whatever.
no.
Oh man.
I am a Christian woman. I'm a
I
godly
know,
woman,
I
a
know with
worship
me.
leader, and I love it that way.
I know with me, like after a day's work, whatever, I'll come to Russo's and I would like, okay, I'll drink coffee.
Yeah.
It will put something in there. It's like milk, kind of. Some people call it rum chata, but who knows? I'm not giving it a plug. But I like to, So we like to basically say that when you come to here, we wanted to say we could make you something to drink to feel relaxed. Before we finish, would there be something? Do you want something virgin that Nina can make you? Or do you like something spiked? I know I can answer that. You don't drink.
I am wonderful right now. I did have some water before I came in the door,
Great.
so I'm good for
So
right
we
now.
will see the first person that's going to physically attest to what Nina can get mixed, because I know I've tasted some of our drinks before because I bought some of those. But we're going to try to get somebody on camera to say, oh, this is really good. So that's what it is. So it's not going to just be for me. So, but you know what? We'll see. Now, tell us a little bit about your products here.
Absolutely.
So what's your top seller right there?
Right now, my top seller are these items right here. So what this is here, this is called The Anointments. I was creating one day some things and I was praying and this came into my spirit. I felt like the Lord dropped some of his creativity into me and I named it The Anointment. And so what this particular item does, I made it because I had bumped my knee third week of June and I needed something that was going to help with the swelling, with the aches and all that. And so I used some of this. And then later on, I used it for deodorant and then I used it for dry skin. And my granddaughter and my brother, they have eczema. So I gave them some samples and they used it. They loved it. I gave it to a barber. He used it. He says, oh, Carmen, this is a hit. As soon as I get it off my leg, I'm going to call you. So that gave me confidence to not just make half a dozen, make some more. And I gave some to a friend and he said, Carmen, I want some more of that. I put it on my whole body because my skin gets really dry and this is helping me. Good. But what sometimes people don't realize is that the aroma that's in it is also making them feel soothed and calm.
Right.
And they might be anxious people. So sometimes if I give this to someone who's anxious, they'll like it. I had several people say, the men will say, oh, I love the scent. I'm like, really? It's very herby smelling. I'm not a fan of this particular scent. I'll let everybody smell this one that's open. It smells, it's a little minty smelling, a little spicy.
That smells so good. I love it.
All the men say that, but for me, I like something that's a little bit sweeter. And because it's not sweet, it's not a scent I would like for myself as a fragrance.
Well,
do you want to smell?
Thank you so much for sharing this. We're short of time, but I wanted to basically just say that, guys, please go to her website. She's going to tell you what her website is. All these products are on her website. Go support her. Support small for small business in our community. We need you. We need your support. What's your website where people can find this product?
It is www.House of Porta Latin, which is PORTALATIN .com. So please visit me.
And it will be on the link. So we will post that for you guys. So thank you for coming to our first show. We really enjoy your being our guest. And are you okay? You good?
I am wonderful.
Yeah, thank you so much. Look, guys, this is the way we roll. Small for small, promoting you and others. So we can be stronger.
Yes.
See you at the next segment. Thank you.